Question Diary, Friday, August 9th, 2024. Question 872. Any weird fetishes? The question about weird fetishes can be a bit confusing because the term fetish can have multiple meanings. It might refer to something someone finds particularly interesting or appealing, sometimes in a harmless or quirky way, or it could relate to something more specific or unusual in terms of personal preferences or behavior. If the question is asking whether I have any unusual or quirky habits, then I will say no. I don't think I have anything that stands out as particularly odd. However, when I was younger, I did have some small superstitious behaviors that might be seen as a bit quirky. For instance, I used to be very particular about how I walked across crosswalks. I would try to only step on the white lines, avoiding the black parts of the pavement entirely. It was like a little game I played with myself, making sure my feet landed just right on each step. I also had a habit of walking only on the borders of pedestrian walkways. It was as if the exact spot where I placed my feet was very important to me. Looking back, I realized these behaviors were more about satisfying a personal sense of order or control, rather than anything deeper. They were harmless quirks that gave me a bit of comfort, much like how some people might have lucky socks or a favorite pen they always use for important tasks. As I grew older, these habits faded away, and I don't really have any similar behaviors now. I think it's natural for people to have little rituals or preferences, especially when they're young and trying to make sense of the world around them. But in my case, they were more like childhood games than anything that would be considered a fetish and more common understanding of the term. So in response to the question, I don't think I have any weird fetishes. My past quirks were just part of growing up, and they don't really play a role in my life anymore.